I used to lay awake at night, petrified by the thought of an inevitable death that was and is still hopefully decades away. Some nights I still do. You see, I wasn't born with faith. I was not raised to believe that everything happens for a reason. My mother did not try to tell me that my father's death when I was 12 had a purpose, or that God meant for her to struggle under the weight of hundreds of thousands of dollars in medical bills while raising 3 kids alone, just because she had the gall to want to keep the love of her life alive. My mother was and is a religious woman, but she also knew that the only God that would provide is hard work. I stand here today, born, raised, and confirmed a Catholic, but I was not born with faith. It is not in me to blindly believe, so I went looking for it. I read the whole Bible when I was 10. I read the entire missal, front to back, every Sunday. I came to a realization that to know God isn't to love God. To know God is to love, period. I stopped going to church. I got older and I went out into a country that was supposedly founded under God, individual, and with justice for all. And I watched. I listened. And now I have some questions for my fellow Christian citizens. What God is it that told you to stand outside a woman's health clinic and throw hatred like rocks to break the hearts of women having the worst day of their lives? Is this the lesson you learned from 631 of the Gospel according to Luke, where the Lord teaches us to do unto others as we would want done to ourselves? Should I now test the strength of your convictions? My hands are large, my arms are strong. They too can throw stones. What God is it that told you that it is okay to pick at the funerals of the children killed at Sandy Hook, to tell their parents that their children deserve to die, that it is okay to celebrate the deaths of 49 members of the vibrant Orlando LGBTQ community, to tell their friends and loved ones that their deaths too were deserved and part of God's plan? What God is it that gave you the right to force children to undergo therapy because the person they were born to be and the people they were born to love are supposedly not part of God's plan? Please, I am searching for faith, and apparently I missed the chapter called God's Plan, but I remember 4:12 of the Gospel according to James, and I ask you now, there is one lawgiver who can save or destroy. Who are you to judge another? Should I now hold you to the standards of a 10-year-old child on his first read-through of the Bible? You, how can I call yourselves men and women of God when you broke the 10 Commandments just so you'd have the first stone to throw?